Well, a very good evening to you as you join us for tonight's live game. Unfortunately, the weather for it is forecast to be less than ideal. We are expecting intermittent spells of heavy rain, which just might impact on the quality of the football. I don't think it's going to be sufficient to prevent the football from being played, nor indeed has it deterred the many, many fans who are in here and already generating a terrific atmosphere ahead of the game, which kicks off. Messi with a definite foul there. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Benfica were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Forward it goes. Shade too heavy, keeper can pick that up. Benfica are the league's top scorers, formidable in front of goal. Modric. Nelson Semedo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. Casemiro. Marcelo is desperately calling for it out. Point-blank header! No, not the best of headers.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Massive leap! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Romagnoli. Marcelo plays it forward. João Mario. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Modric. Messi has been in fine form lately.
Very fine form, I would say. A run of games is definitely helping a personal run of success now, and he can do little wrong. He's full of energy and enthusiasm. It's all going great.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Fires it in low. Benfica getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo crosses. Great challenge. Marcelo does well to read it and intercepts. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, he's not going to get that. Ball through needs to be good here. And João Mario! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Mario. João Mario going full tilt down the left. He's tried one! There it is!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
And it's got through. Up to meet it! And the follow-up. And in it goes! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So your views on the first half?
Benfica are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Benfica in control at half-time, 2-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Marcelo. João Mario. João Mario looking to get on the end of this. Nicely controlled. Marcelo tries to pick out a teammate. And that's been levered clear. And that's a throw-in. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Casemiro. João Mario looking to run onto it. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cut out in the nick of time. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed long and direct. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And the counter is on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in, surely. Big chance! Well, that's where he wants it. And it's Modric. Tries to dink it in. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Messi really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Oh, they can break here. Aimed long and direct. A chance! Can he score? No mistake! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Benfica totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it's normally around now that the managers think about making changes. João Mario.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
A real chance to break. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Now it's Messi. Messi tries lift. He's had a shot! No, it's wide.
Benfica were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And that's well defended. João Mario takes control of it and he's on the move. Well weighted. Boots it to safety. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. He's got through. Belts one. They've done it! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal.
It shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done just about enough.
Cristiano Ronaldo simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Towering header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Fires from distance. Keeper's got his work done. Heads it! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Real chance! And he's straight offside. Battles to win it back. And it's Mario. So that's it. It is all over. Benfica, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Benfica simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. have left themselves with quite a bit of work to do here. They were not able to maximise their home advantage. They come into this needing to win. It is a tough, tough ask based on what we know about the home team today. The travelling fans are giving this as good as they get. It is a feisty atmosphere, you would expect that. We should be able to get the game underway very soon, and it is a game all of which you will be glued to, I'm sure. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Win away from home, or they're out in the first round.
Well, look, Peter, it's sink or swim time. Quite simply now, having failed to win the first leg, they may feel they've surrendered the initiative, but it doesn't have to be like that. With the right spirit and belief, this team can show that it has the mental resolve to progress, and I'm sure the manager has been re-emphasising that in the dressing room.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Benfica come here after a draw in front of their own fans, and a place in the quarter-final hinges entirely on this game. And back out it comes. Müller. Defenders on the back foot. Now it's Costa. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
João Mario. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now the breakaway. And it's Müller.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Now a chance to break. Marquinhos. Koke. Saul. Messi did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Messi looking to get on the end of this. The shot's on! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Oh, we're talking fractions.
And that could be trouble. Lemar. Marquinhos. Here it comes. And it's hoisted clear. And the finish! That is wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
He's off on a marauding run. It's broken loose. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Stefan Savic. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Müller. And here's the chance to counter. He's got through. Now it's Costa, and it's Lamar. Saul. Tries to dink it in. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Koke goes short. Lamar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Just, it seems, but just is enough.
And it's Muller. Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. And the flag has stayed down. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp. Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be
up for the header! Koke gets rid without sophistication. Muller absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Saul, Muller, forward it goes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And the first half is done, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless.
Look, this is the beauty of two-legged ties. The away goal can have such a big say, so it's still a tough call.
Benfica head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any... He's gone for it! Well, there's going to be a change now with the ball out of play. Big chance! And that really should have hit the net.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he just whacks it away. Griezmann plays it forward. Breaks on here. Stefan Savic. Aimed long and direct. Looks to thread it through. And a shot! Messi. Romagnoli.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
He's left his man. Up to meet it! It's a goal! And that gives them an overall lead. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Benfica take the lead and take charge of the tie. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Koke. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. And that's found its target.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Just has to be done.
Muller! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Muller simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Ronaldo plays it out to the wing. He's got away. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Koke. Now it's Costa. Played out to the right. That's the throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Messi is on the end of some really unwanted attention.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
João Mario needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Costa. He's through. Correa going through. So who's he picking out? Clears it out of harm's way. So the manager making the last of his changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
So nearly the perfect ball.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
He's found his man. Gorgeous control there. Away from immediate danger.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Is it in?
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
He's got away.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
A real chance to break. Modric. He could be in here. It's Modric! Oh, great save. Real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Savic knocks it away. It is just a question of running down the clock now.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain.
And that's that. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one.
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with very little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
Four teams. We're down to the last four then, the penultimate round in this fine competition. The two teams ahead of us here have their eyes firmly fixed on the grand prize. They both believe it is within their compass. Having come this far, they're entitled to believe that. The competition has provided us with a lot of drama up to this point, and I'm sure there is plenty more to come before it reaches its ultimate climax. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see. There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Yep, one of the occasions of the season, and in an atmosphere to match it. We may well see a high-octane contest where both really look to test respective defences. I sincerely hope we avoid the alternative, which is a potential game of chess. It deserves much more than that, Peter. Here's hoping.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Going through. Another chance from a corner.
Look, there are some very good headers of a ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding.
Gets his head to it! It's anyone's ball. Gets good distance on it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Hit into the middle. Up he gets! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
And it's Messi. Has a hit! Modric. It's bounced out! He's got away with one there. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Pushes it out wide. So it is still 0-0. Messi. Plays it out to the flank. Aimed long and direct. Gets it back. Coentrao plays it long. Coentrao needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Hits one! Saved only by poor finishing. Messi has been found. Back to the keeper and try something new. "15 minutes till half-time. And the counter is on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's come loose. And that's a throw-in. That intervention was very necessary. Messi. Looks to clip it forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the defence can get it clear. Ball is over the line. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Gorgeous control there. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Messi with a definite foul there. Keeper goes long. Coentrao is desperately calling for it out wide. Timely intervention. Can he score? Oh, great save, real class. Half-time in the semi-final. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And the second half gets underway. So deadlock still as the second half begins. He's left his man. Up to meet it. Goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. And the weighted pass, and he's cut it out. Played out to the right. In for a header! Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect, and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really...
Great leap! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Plays it out to the wing. And it's Coentrao. Cuts it out. Romagnoli plays it forward. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric tries to stroke it through. And that's been levered clear. Modric. Oh, the ball's come loose! And a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Goes for goal! Cleared without complication. Out wide to the right. That's a throw. João Mario.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
And it's Coentrão. It's a throw-in. Just brushed off the ball there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Knocks it away. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and the fact that he's registered, Peter, simply encourages more attention of a closer nature.
Benfica haven't made a substitution yet. Coentrão. And the flag has stayed down. Gets up to head it! That's gone a long way up and away. Chance to shoot.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And it's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, I know our vantage point is very different, but he looked on.
So, the manager making the last of his changes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A good challenge, stood up well against his man.
Benfica showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well read, he sorted that out. Can he finish? That is wayward. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Benfica merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And it's got through. It's a goal kick. Final seconds, this has to be it. Cut out in the nick of time. 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. It just cancelled each other out.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Into extra time we go. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Messi. Messi pushes it out wide. Now the counter. He's got away. What an adventurous run from a defender. Repelled by the keeper. Looking to break out here. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Messi. Here it comes. Going through. That's a brilliant interception. Good clearance and very necessary. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that has been clubbed away. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
The hostilities have already resumed. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. He's left his man. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Is it in? Oh, good interception. And it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot at goal! Goal! Benfica! Right at the end of extra time! That must settle it! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So we have a breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Forward it goes. Looking for space out wide.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Oh, that had to be more accurate.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Can he put it away? He has done it! Hat-trick! The king of all he surveys!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
And there goes the final whistle. Benfica are through to the final. See what it means to them as well. The will is there, the belief is there. Next up, the big day. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
You know, all four sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it. But this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.
Cancelamos a vossa atenção.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. As you can see, we are getting through the pre-match formalities and processes, the players coming onto the field for the usual fanfare and handshakes and so on. Conditions absolutely perfect. Temperatures are kind enough. It is an absolute picture under the floodlights here, and the match that are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
One of the...
Has a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
James McCarthy. Well read, he sorted that out. Shots on! Cut out in the nick of time. Can't get the better of his opposite number. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Plays it long. Breaks on here. There's the through ball. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. James McCarthy. And help's available out wide. And he's cut it out. Ronaldo plays it forward. Forward it goes. A real chance to break. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.